Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm your host with the most, WendyO, and today we are not only going to cover the Bitcoin weekly close, maybe take a few altcoin requests, take a look at the charts, but we're going to talk about, can you still make money with crypto? And this is going to be an important topic. Why is this an important topic? Well, let's get straight into it, okay? As you all know, with all the insanity that has happened in crypto since Friday, we saw the FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, his charges, his campaign financing charges get dropped. They won't be prosecuting him in court. That's a pure indication that the true decentralized economy most of us had dreamed about is not going to be here much longer. We know that the public servants are coming in. We know that they want a CBDC, and we know that they're going to stop at nothing to get it. I personally believe that FTX was a big psyop. I think that it was all pre-planned, and I think they knew exactly what they were doing. Because the campaign financing charges, because you have to remember, Sam Bankman-Fried paid $100 million of stolen FTX funds to these people, and they're not going to be clawing that back, which is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But it also does depend, because it's like a 90-day period, I believe. I don't know. There's a lot, like when it comes to bankruptcy, it gets a little bit hectic. But the fact that this money is not being given back and it belongs to customers is a little bit crazy. Like, these are public servants, as far, and, did they have any insider information? I would argue that some of them did, in fact, have some insider information as to what was happening with FTX. I would argue that. With the influencers and the people using the platform, no. So there's that. And then, of course, JP Morgan is added as an authorized provider for the Bitcoin spot ETFs. That basically means they're going to be the ones that cash them out or put money into them, which is absolutely ridiculous considering JP Morgan absolutely hates crypto. But, this might be the last cycle that we have, and that's okay. And I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying we should prepare for that. So yes, there's still a lot of ways that you can make money in crypto, 100%. We're going to talk about it. We're going to take a look at charts. And even if you're somebody that is not a chart person, or you don't want to be a trader, or, you're just more of a dollar cost averaging person, that's totally fine. But it still is important to understand the basics of what charts look like, to understand the basics of investing and trading journals and, taking profit. Because in America, we've been conditioned to simply rely on third parties to do this. And that's not okay. That's not okay. We don't want to do that, because you're intelligent enough, you're all smart enough, and we need to start relying on ourselves. Okay. So there's a couple things that happened over that happened yesterday that I want to touch on briefly. Let me go ahead and go to my screen. Can you teach me how to take profit? Yeah, I have multiple videos on it. Multiple videos. Why? Because it's important. It's important to have videos taking profit. We talk about it. My favorite profit-taking strategy is called a moon bag, and that basically means that is that once you decide to use disposable income to enter into a particular asset, could be stocks, could be whatever it is, you have an area where you want to start taking profits, or where you think the market could go, and then you also have an area where you want to maybe consider exiting that position for a loss. And basically, a moon bag is when you put disposable income in, you've done your due diligence, number goes up. Then you start taking profits. You take enough to recoup your initial investment, profits, and enough to pay your taxes. Again, taxes are a scam, but we got to do it. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that had happened. Can you teach me your eyebrows, sweet kids? Mine are actually horrible today. Absolutely horrible today. I hope ICP does well. ICP is like the underdog. But first and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to SQUIDGROW and Shibtoshi. He gave away 1 Bitcoin. He gave away 1 Bitcoin to his community. And that's why I've been telling you guys to pay attention to what these guys are doing. I cannot say what they're building. Yes, they are a partner of the channel, but what they're building actually has real utility, and no other project has done it before. And it's going to be very, very important for your future. And they gave out a free Bitcoin, which is worth, what is a Bitcoin worth right now? $42,600 they gave away. So all you had to do is join the community and complete some tasks, and you could have been in the giveaway, the running for that, which is absolutely amazing. Cheers. Cheers. How do you think January to March will be? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. But anyways, I wanted to shout them out. We currently have 156 people in here, 48 likes. Happy. I'm so happy that most of you guys are in here. And then we got a couple other things to talk about. Good morning to Servando, to Raider, to Crimson, to John, to Mexican Charlie Lee, to David, to Steady, to Antone, to Dark, to Mr. Crypto Gamer, to Servando, to Claire. of course, to rate her again, Dave. Stinky Scrublet, that's cute. SQUIDGROW would be one of those long-term holds. Yeah, no, I definitely believe so, and that's why we're holding it. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get back into it. There's a couple other things. I have some announcements to make. Should I do the announcements now or should we wait? Well, actually, I got to do them now because this is something very, very important to me. Very, very important to me. This is my little nephew over here. I'm going to call him Morphle because I don't dox the kids. But he's my baby. That's my daughter over there low. Little Morphle has turned 3 years old today. So he's a big boy. Very, very, very big boy. He's the sweetest 3-year-old I've ever met. He's very loving. No, I'm not getting married. No, honey. Been there, done that. But little Morphle, he loves that show. He's turned 3 years old today. He was born on New Year's Eve. And he lost his dad earlier this year, back in about like August, September-ish. And it's been really hard on the family. And I've been spending extra time over there, and I'm going to go see him a little bit today. But if you all would just take some time to send him some prayers and some love and light. But he's the sweetest little boy, and big happy birthday to Mr. Morphle. Little sweet girl, boy, my sweet little guy. We're going to eat some chocolate today. You bet you can change my mind about getting married? No way, Jose. There's that. I had to share that with you because family is very, very important. Also, too, we're going to talk about this. So shout out to Legend, my good friend Legend. They gifted me one of these little cute little guys. Okay. They're Pyros. They're absolutely adorable. And it's a project on Solana. So they went ahead and gifted me some, but it's a free mint that they had. And then they sent me a cute little cutie over there. And then more of this and that and whatever. But basically, we're holding this project. Not only are we holding the project, but I think that we're going to be getting some of the, participating a little bit more into the ecosystem. And some of the people that are involved in this, a lot of my Bored Ape and Mutant Ape folks that are in it, and it started off as a free mint, and they're actually building a platform for analytics and project management, which is absolutely important for the industry, and a snapshot for holders to get hotter token airdrop. And of course, you're going to want to join the Discord. So if you're holding this, you are going to get an airdrop. But probably the funnest thing about this, and again, when I get gifted NFTs, I keep them. But if you guys have kids and you're familiar with the movie Elemental, SQUIDGROW community. But if you're familiar with the movie Elemental, that's exactly what this little guy looks like. Super cute. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the charts. So Tribe absolutely melted faces, okay? Tribe melted faces with 72.8% in the last 24 hours. ICP is up 28.7%. I rock with the ICP community. I think they're absolutely astounding, and I'm happy that ICP is getting the love that it deserves. Filecoin is up 18.2%. Hex down 3.5%. Rose is up 12.9%. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the crypto markets. We're probably going to start fresh with the naked chart. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Okay. Alrighty. So this is going to be our weekly chart. We'll take a look at we'll take a look at the ICP chart as well. I do like ICP. I don't think I have any right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the thing over here. So we got a swing wick high at $44,000. We got a swing wick low to 41.2, and then we've been just kind of trading in the $42,000 area. Nothing too terribly incredible, nothing too fun. But we've stayed above the EMA 9, which is very important on the weekly. Super. Thank you. You made it rain. I want to sing that one song. You make it rain on these, but I'm not that. Anyways, taking a look at market cipher. Well, this is MACD. MACD is getting a little bit tired, but this is the weekly. So I say we just continue to go sideways to about 33,000 and beyond. And then the next target after that, if we get bullish, is going to be to about $47,000. But, market cipher is a little bit overextended, but I still think we could potentially go a little bit higher, maybe some more ping-ponging, okay? Now, taking a look at the daily chart, daily again has been ping-ponging pretty hard in this area, 44,000 to about 41.2, which we kind of talked about. And it looks like MACD is getting ready to pop up, and we're going to retest about $44,000, okay? It looks good. Yeah, I like it. And then taking a look at the 12-hour chart, 12-hour chart wants to pop up as well. So the important area to get above is 42.7. You're going to be my next wife, and if you only knew, thank you. I'm so bullish in ICP, it hurts. Ow! Anyways, so the 12-hour chart is kind of pinging away. We're above the EMA 100 here at $40,000. Taking a look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour charts wants a little bit higher above 42. Please stop asking me to be your friend. No, that's not me, honey. That's a impersonator. So I don't know, with Bitcoin, we're just going sideways, and this is actually pretty positive for altcoins. Pretty positive for altcoins. Thank you so much to Are we frozen? No, we're not frozen. Thank you so much to RC here for the $1 super chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. TRB is Teller, and I'm pretty sure that Crypto Gamer probably called that because he literally calls all of this stuff. He called Track. Shout out to the Track team. Money Jump and Ram. We have 232 concurrent viewers, 87 likes. Smash the like. Toot toot, beep beep. Sandbox's bull run. I hope so. I sure hope so. Let's go ahead and take a look at ICP because you guys seem to be excited about it. BRB, don't go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. There's another story about Ethereum I wanted to talk to you guys. We're going to chart ICP first, and then we're going to go ahead and take a look at Ethereum because Vitalik announced some really great updates, apparently. Okay, so this was ICP, and we finally broke out of that area that we talked about Saturday, the 28th of October. Over here, and we had a massive run up, and you see how great the EMAs are. This is why I like using EMAs in bull markets when we're in uptrends, and the reason why is they act as really great areas of support and resistance, and it kind of shows you where you can expect price to pull back. Like this is the daily chart, and as you can see, we ping pong pretty heavily off of the EMA 9. We did have some dips down to the EMA 30 a couple times, once, twice, 3, 4. So that would be a good area of support for people that were looking on re-entering and then longing again. Okay. That's kind of what we're looking at over here. Also to you guys, if you want better help with trading, you can go ahead and, actually the exchange that I'm using is phemex. You do need to read the terms of services. You need to understand not your keys, not your coins, and you shouldn't be leaving any crypto assets on any exchanges. But that's the exchange that I'm using for now. Also too, if you want to learn a little bit more about trading, you need a little bit of better help. Alpha U is a great place to go as well. A bunch of crypto OGs that are in there. And you guys can go ahead and check that out if you like. I pop in there from occasion. But go ahead and do that and just understand the basics of trading is really good. But anyways, and all this stuff is on my website as well. So with ICP, we bounced really nicely off the EMA 9 and we popped up. Right now, it does look like she still has a little bit of momentum that we can get to, but she broke this resistance area at about 1462, which was here. And then we got another one. We got another one over here, 1783. It's going to be another resistance area. So if we can continue to go higher and we can really kind of reclaim 1454, then I do think that we can hit about $18, pretty closer. However, I'd be cautious. I don't necessarily like to buy stuff like this because I feel like it's a little bit overextended. It makes me a little nervous. But at the same time, we are in full on degen season. Now, taking a look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart scares me because we're right underneath the resistance line, which coincides with the swing wick low that occurred February 21st of 2022. And then on the daily chart, we retested off of the EMA 9 and we're kind of heading back up. Now on the 4-hour chart, what's going on? 4-hour chart looks like she wants higher. So with ICP, I would probably be, kind of watch to see if we're able to flip 1465. It's a pretty important area. Now with Ethereum, I want to talk to you guys about this. Okay. This came from Vitalik, Daddy V. Okay, he says, by popular demand, an updated roadmap diagram for 2023 for Ethereum. So basically, I'm not a tech person. Okay, I'm not a tech person, but they have the merge, the surge, the scourge, the verge, the purge, and the splurge. This is something for Seth Mind Your Business. But basically on here, it's just supposed to mean that the transactions are supposed to be smoother and all these types of things. And then he says, here's one from the last year. The role of single slot finality. I have no idea what the heck that is. But basically, they're really just kind of talking about the merge from proof of work to proof of stake and continuing to be better. Okay. So they talk about inclusion here. I really don't like that term, state expiry, VDFs, but basically they're supposed to meet, some more goals and, help decrease gas fees. And of course, Steven Narahoff said, 2 tweets and a thread in 1 week from Crypto Judas. Short and sweet appearances on X won't divert our attention from the real concerns of ETH. Actions carry more weight than their spontaneous posting. It's appeared that you my old friend roommate have more to worry about than just keeping the facade going. Yikes on yikes. So there's a big ETH gate thing that's going on. We've talked about it on the show. We're not going to get too terribly into it, but for the love of everything holy, please put my ETH bags. Please put my ETH bags. Please put my ETH bags. I really want $10,000 Ethereum. But again, just because I want $2,000 $10,000 Ethereum doesn't mean that I'm going to get it. That's important to note, okay? Shout out to the Zorro Gala. Happy New Year. How do you see the crypto market for 2024? Thank you for the $5 super chat. We've got 300 people in here. Smash a like. Let's get at least 269. I personally, Mr. Gala, Mr. Zora, I actually think that that 2024 is going to be, I still think we're in the very early stages of the bull market. I think we are going to get the ETF approval Q1, Q2. It's looking more like beginning of Q1 about the Bitcoin spot ETF. We have Ethereum ETFs that are supposed to be getting approved as well. That's another rumor. So I think it's going to be good. However, though, I still challenge you guys and press you guys to take profits and consider taking profits and looking at what's happening. Because for Bitcoin, for example, this is the Bitcoin weekly chart. And I'm not saying this is going to happen, but this is a potential scenario. I don't want to be bearish or whatever, but we could potentially get a drop and retest the EMA 200 before full send. 100%. That's $27,000. Is that going to happen? Not saying it's going to, but that is something that you should potentially look at, in my opinion. That is an important target area. We've got a lot of support over there. And, it's been kind of floated around that could potentially happen. I mean, even if we get a drop to about $30,000, you're going to see a significant pullback on alt. So I think that we are, I think we're going to hopefully see all-time highs in 2024, fingers crossed, but I would still prepare for a bit of a dip. And that's why we want to have a bullish scenario and a bearish scenario so you can better be, stay on it. And we haven't taken a look at the monthly chart in a while, but look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to close with the bully. We will close with a monthly green candle. We'll close with it. Why? Because in order for us to close red, we would have to close like below this over here, below the opening. That's not going to happen. That's not looking like it's going to happen in the next, how long? 4 or 5 hours. But yeah, even the last bull run, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what's actually interesting that I'm just noticing? That was when we kicked off the bull run of 2020. That's when the bull run came back when we had DeFi 7 of 2020. It started in October. And that's actually what happened over here. September, October, green candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of up. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe in the next 2 months, we could potentially have $60,000 Bitcoin. Not saying for sure, but just kind of looking at fractals. Fractals aren't always accurate, but it is important, to pay attention to them. Also too, Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum. This is a monthly chart. This looks fantastic. Ethereum had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles and then a gnarly pullback. But as far as Ethereum goes, we're going to go ahead and go to the daily to kind of, we're going to go reset our chart. This is my technical analysis with Ethereum. I do think that we will see, I'm hoping at least like $5,000 Ethereum. I want to say 10,000. 10,000 make me happy. But taking a look, Ethereum is kind of stagnant right now. We are in a beautiful uptrend, as we can see with the EMAs, and we're just kind of doing our thing. I'm just going to go ahead and draw a little bit of a line over here. With me for Ethereum, just as long as we stay above the EMA 30, we should be doing well. But things are looking okay with Ethereum. 12-hour chart looks a little bit bearish, but even if we did drop down a little bit to 2,236, we should be fine. And taking a look at the 4-hour chart also, wants to do its thing. And another thing with this project here, you guys, I totally forgot to tell you, it is on Solana. It's on Solana, so that's a cool thing. Again, the Solana ecosystem, I think, will continue to do well. I really think it's going to continue to do well because Solana, even though it's more centralized than Ethereum, it's more affordable to use. And remember, when TikTok came into the game, summer of like 2021, when things started getting crazy, you guys absolutely loved Binance Smart Chain. Everybody loved Binance Smart Chain. It was super easy to use. It had MetaMask, whatever. Solana has Phantom Wallet, and it's just as easy to use for people. So I think that we will continue to see Solana do well, and I'm here for it. I got a bag. I got in around $50-$60. We're at $103 right now. Taking a look at Solana, we're trading right below $104. Best X for Solana. People like Jupiter, I believe. You could just trade inside your wallet too if you want. But taking a look at Solana, we're right below the EMA 9 on the daily. We're trading in range on the EMA 9 here. And then even if we had a deeper pullback, $93. That's what it's looking like before we continue to go up. But we just completed the bear cross on MACD. Market cipher is going sideways. I'm taking a look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart wants a bull cross and head up. So we might get a move up and start consolidating in this range again at 104 and 116. Okay. That's what I'm seeing over here. But either way, a lot of these layer ones, one of the things you do have to understand is that money goes from layer 1 to layer 1. Okay. And now it's kind of being talked about that we're going to get like a Polygon cycle, Polygon Matic, which I do have quite a bit of. I've got quite a bit of a moon bag. But Polygon Matic, it's doing its thing. And this is the 4-hour chart, and we popped up. It looks like we're going to retest this upper area here at about $103. But I want to take a look at Matic Polygon. Like, where are we going to go? Like, darn, look at this. $3 here. $3. So the $5 area looks like pretty nice to me. I'm hoping we're able to do that. But anyways, you guys, before we get going, I want to, I got to tell you guys something. So stick around. Got to tell you guys something. So make sure you stick around. Let's see. Hold on. I need to show you guys this. So last night, we hit 200,000 subscribers on the O Show. 200,000 of you. I didn't expect this to happen in 2023. I expected this more so in 2024. But thank you guys so much for helping me meet my goal. Thank you all for being here with me. Thank you for supporting me. The fact that I'm able to have a YouTube channel and it's pretty successful, it's doing well, and I'm able to be a stay-at-home mom, that means the world to me. And I wouldn't be able to do that without all of you guys. So, and that's from TikTok, it's from YouTube, it's from Twitter, it's from all the different social media platforms. So I wanted to, take some time and just say thank you. I really, really appreciate you guys watching my content and sharing it and commenting and interacting and showing up and walking with me. So this was a really great New Year's Eve surprise. Thank you guys so much. YouTube is one of the hardest platforms to grow on, and we don't use bots. We don't buy likes. We don't buy views. We've never done that on any platform. Yes, I do have bots that follow me around. Not from me, though. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for supporting me. It means the world to me. 2023 was one of the hardest years of my life since my father passed away. It was filled with violence and malice and extortion and hatred and anger, and just people that I thought were what I could count on in real life were not. And they took advantage. And of course I could have walked away, but the way I was brought up, old school Italian, is you're loyal to family and friends. So is what it is. It's almost over now, but I'm going into 2024 with a more clear mindset and, working towards healing and doing all of those things. So I'm very excited to end 2023 with 200,000 subscribers, mostly friends, because when I see you guys in real life, it's like we're friends. I appreciate all of you, and thank you guys so much for supporting me. And I'm wishing you and your families a beautiful new year. And if you're going through a hard time right now, I promise it's going to get better. It might not feel like it is, but it will, I promise. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to get going. I'm going to rest for the rest of the day. It's been very, very exciting. Thank you, Rusty Fuel, for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate it. But 375 of you, 176 likes. TikTok, we got about 100 of you. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, set alerts. And we're going to be working heavily on our trading and investing plans this year, okay? Thank you guys so much again for the support. And I'm going to be praying and sending you and your families abundance, because we're all going to be walking into 2024 with abundance. Bye. Bye, babies. Thank you.